Hey Gemini, and welcome to your spiritual reading for the end of June, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Gemini placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And before I get into this reading, I'd like to quickly mention that if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop, so definitely check it out and favorite it. I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into this reading. So as always, I'm going to tap into your energy for this reading only, and we're going to start by pulling what's at your center. What's crossing you at this time? What's crowning you? What's rooting you? Your recent past, and what you need to know. Oh, beautiful. We have Father Sky at your center. So this deck, this is the Native American Tarot, and it has the Mother Earth and the Father Sky, in addition to the original 78 cards that is the tarot. What's crossing you is the Knight of Swords. Oh, and then we have the Empress as the crowning energy. So a lot of feminine and masculine energy already coming through here. We have the Chariot. Nine of Cups and rooting. Sorry, what you need to know. We have two cards. We have the Lovers and Death. All right. So bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So there is a significant person in your life right now, someone you have feelings for, someone that is in love with you, but I feel that this is just kind of the energy that is influencing you while many other things are taking place here in your life. So I feel like there is a bit of intense energy around you that doesn't have to do with romance necessarily, but there is someone in your life too that is very much influencing this energy, if that makes sense. With the King of Cups here, this is someone that is very sensitive, emotional, in tune with their emotions. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be the case, but this is someone who is very much in tune with their emotions. This could also be you at this time becoming more sensitive and more emotional. You could have water sign in your chart. But what I feel is that this is another person, especially because we have the Lovers here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and clarify what this King of Cups is about. The Magician, there you are. This is Gemini energy. You could be manifesting this person to say something to you, to express their love to you. Ace of Swords, yeah, express some truth to you when it comes to their emotions. It doesn't have to be necessarily an expression of, oh, I want to be with you, but simply just speaking their truth when it comes to their emotional truth. Okay, so it could be that you are trying to make this person say something. It doesn't have to be through, just manifestation. I feel that you could be sending them like telepathic messages or subliminal messages, especially if you have them on social media. You're really trying to do something to make this person come your way. You're trying to attract them to come towards you, to express some type of truth. So hopefully we can get into that a little bit more as we navigate the reading. So what's at your center right now is Father Sky. So Father Sky is kind of, for me, as I'm getting to know this deck, is that it's basically someone we look up to as like a father figure, right? But also God. I feel like it's God, because we have Mother Earth, but then we have, we can also have, Father Sky, right? Because that's the other card that goes with this one, is Mother Earth, but this is Father Sky. So with Father Sky, I feel that you are very much at a point in your life right now where you're sort of looking for guidance, okay? More masculine guidance, more like a father figure, or simply just something that gives you structure, discipline, kind of like Saturn. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, like Capricorn energy, something like that. So that could be at your center right now, that you very much want to create a home for yourself, be a protector, create stability. So let's see what else we can get with that. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Exactly. So the Four of Wands gives me that sense of stability, that sense of home. And the Knight of Pentacles, you're really working hard for this. You're diligently working at this time to create this, to create this abundance for yourself that's going to give you this sense of achievement. Okay. So regardless of gender, you're trying to either look for this type of guidance or you're trying to become that in your life. And it requires a lot of patience and effort in your part to create this for yourself. Okay, so, oh, forgot over here what the bottom of the deck was. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. So maybe in the past you were more in your ego, you wanted things your way, but as you're maturing and evolving, I feel that you're starting to understand that your choices affect other people, especially if you're like the head of the family. That's kind of what I feel here. Is that you're the head of the family, like the breadwinner, that sort of thing. And maybe in the past you were very in your ego about that, kind of, you know, expecting people to appreciate you a certain way because you brought home the bread and you didn't feel like you were being appreciated. But now you're starting to understand that you don't really need to expect people to always say thank you. You know, you could do things out of the kindness of your heart. So what's crossing that energy is the Knight of Swords, and that's you. So there is some type of truth you want to say and perhaps are struggling to say it, or maybe you said something that was a little bit too harsh and other people didn't take it too well. So let's see what that's about. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like Four of Swords. I feel like you've been through a lot. You've gone through your heartbreak, you've been through your traumas, and I kind of feel this energy that nobody was really there for you. So it's hard for you to have compassion for other people and their struggles because you're kind of thinking, you know, well, if I went through it and I made it out alive, you can too. That's kind of what I feel here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's like I had to pick myself up, so I kind of expect everyone else to do that too. But not everyone is as strong as you. Not everyone has the mentality that you have. You know, Geminis are very strong emotionally because you don't let your emotions get the best of you, well, where other people would, right? And you may see other people as being emotionally messy, or you feel that when people act out on their emotions, it's kind of weak. Yeah, but I feel that you've been through a lot and you carry this demeanor within yourself that you do have a lot of confidence and you do expect a lot from people, but I feel like that's changing within you. You're kind of having like a new energy about yourself. You're kind of having you're going through a rebirth for sure. And we do have the Death card over here. So I feel that how you once were is evolving and changing to become your true self. Maybe you were living in your ego in the past and you're tapping more into your soul. Okay, so what's crowning you is the Empress. So going back to the feminine figure here. So if you have too much masculine energy, I feel that you want more feminine energy. And vice versa, if you feel that you have too much feminine, you want more masculine, right? But I definitely feel that you have a lot of masculine energy and you're seeking for more feminine energy. You want to be there more for the people around you that need your guidance. If you have children, you want to be there for them more emotionally and nurturing, that sort of thing. And this is also you wanting that feminine figure in your life. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands coming out, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is definitely Gemini energy as well. Yeah, there's something you want to do within the home. I'm getting that this is something that's happening in the home with that Four of Wands too. I feel like you want people to see your worth, that you are someone worth taking a leap on, especially with that King of Cups over here, whoever this person was. I feel like you want them to see who you are and to value you and to communicate that to you, but because you either lack to see this worth within yourself, or you're expecting someone to validate your worth, it kind of leaves you trapped in your mind, confused with the Two of Swords over here. Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, like insecure, you know. And I think the only way that you're going to get over that hunch is for you to fully understand your value and your worth, and not need anyone else to give it to you. But I feel with the Empress and the Eight of Wands also, you're coming to terms with what you need to do at this time in your life, okay? So again, going back to, if you have too much masculine energy, you know that you need to take action to become more feminine and be more balanced in that area. So what's rooting you is the Chariot. So I feel that you are making moves. You're going after the things that you want. You're becoming very self-aware as to what you need to do at this time. Maybe in the past, again, it was confusing, you didn't understand it, but now it's very clear with the Chariot. Yeah, Six of Cups. If you've been having issues with children or feeling like you have to be there for your family, I feel that you're working on that with the Six of Cups and the Chariot. It's like you're spending time with your children more, putting more focus on your children, because you know that they need you more than anything. And then we have the Page of Swords over here. So again, there's kind of like this guilt that maybe you weren't there for them as much as you should be. And if it's not children, then it's definitely someone who you miss, someone who you feel that you could be there for them a bit more. Okay, there is some guilt surrounding that, some type of regret that things could have been better, you could have done things differently. And I feel that through this lesson, or whatever the situation it is, you're starting to figure out what it is that you need to do, where you need to spend more of your time in. Because in the past, I feel like you kept putting yourself first. And again, not really empathizing with people around you because you felt like your situation was bad, and that if you can survive that, then other people shouldn't complain. That sort of thing. But you're starting to understand that not everyone is like you. A lot of people do need more emotional support, and you're going to be there for them. You're going to be there for the people that need you to be there for them. And going back to that King of Cups again, I was about to move on, but then the King of Cups just looked at me right now. There's something between you and someone about the past. Someone that you know, that you've known for a while. You're waiting for reconciliation with them. You're waiting for them to make a move. And what I feel here is that it's either going to happen or it's not. But I do feel that with the Six of Cups, there is going to be some type of reconciliation, or some type of closure, at least, within that connection. I feel like there's going to be an offer, or at least something to just be like, you know, maybe it's bad timing right now. We just got to go our separate ways. Okay, because the Chariot is definitely about movement. Getting through those challenges, those obstacles. But whatever it is, it's going to work out in your favor, so just trust in that. Okay, so recent past is the Nine of Cups. So again, I feel like a very romantic relationship coming through here. So if there is a specific person that you want, I feel like you've set the intention, you're trying to manifest someone, but there's a specific person that you do want in your life with the Nine of Cups here. And just the imagery alone tells me that it is a soulmate that you want to be with. And if nobody sparks your interest right now, or if nobody really fits the bill for you, then it just means that you're manifesting a soulmate of some kind to come your way. You know, manifesting the right person for you at the right time, and trusting that it'll happen when it's meant to happen. And if it's not a person, then it's simply just you setting the intention for a manifestation to come through here, a wish of some kind with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so to clarify that, we had the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're walking away, you're evolving from the things that are no longer serving you. We have strength over here. I feel like you had to have the strength to walk away from someone, and or you're going to need to have the strength when a certain individual walks away from you. And it may be that King of Cups, going back to that again, because I feel that however it happens, whether you walk away or they walk away, it's what's necessary, because there's something better for you out there. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of seeing here. I feel that this connection with this King of Cups over here is over. They're walking away, you're walking away, you're evolving to something better, because the Eight of Cups is looking for their ninth cup, right? So the fact that the Eight of Cups is here tells me that if a certain relationship is going to end, it only means that there's someone better for you out there, and that's your true soulmate. And you have to have strength to believe in that and trust in that, and stay strong when that person walks away, or when you walk away and you may doubt yourself that, what if I'm making the right choice or not? So just know that whatever happens in the next few months, just know that there's something better for you out there, and it's all divinely orchestrated. All right, so what you need to know is the Death card and the Lovers. So yeah, just going back to that connection. A certain connection is ending so that a new one can emerge. Okay, we're letting go of the past, and with that brings forth new beginnings, a transformation within yourself, the people around you, and it's going to attract the right people to come towards you. Okay, this is the Lovers and the Death card. So any people that you may be losing at this time in your life, they're meant to, because there's more people that are better for you. That could be soulmates as friendships, romantic connections, what have you. Just continue trusting in that, in the process, in the transition of it all, because I do feel like it's going to be challenging. I feel like you are going to have a bit of a rude awakening, an ego death, dark night of the soul even. So just be prepared for that. If people start to leave your life, it's because it's making room for your actual soulmates to enter your life. I feel like your vibration is going to be raising, and as it raises, the people around you are going to change too. Yep, look at that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Devil. Yeah, so as your vibration raises, you can't take people stuck at a lower vibration with you to the next level. It's not possible. It can't happen like that. So I feel that you are going to be leaving behind any sort of toxic relationships that you found yourself in with the Devil here. Maybe you had some codependency with certain people. You thought that maybe there wasn't anybody better than you, or better than those people, but there is. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So just further confirming that everything is changing for the better, Gemini. So please trust in the process and divine timing, and know that this is divinely orchestrated, and that the universe only has your best interest at heart. But this is going to require a lot of faith and trust, because there may be days where you want to give up, you don't see the bigger picture, you don't understand why people are leaving your life, but it will make sense. So just keep trusting in that. And you're leaving behind this dark energy, because when you were living in your ego, you could have been living in a toxic cycle, codependent relationship, but that's all leaving now. You kind of seem like a revolving door, and people coming in and out of your life, right? Because that's meant to happen in life. But this time around, the people that are coming into your life are the people that are meant to stay. And you may be alone for a little bit. Until your soulmates come in, you may be alone for some time. So again, be comfortable in that solitude. It's necessary for your soul's growth. All right, Gemini, so that is what I have for you with the tarot. Let's go ahead and move it over to the oracle. So this is a Star Dragon Oracle, and let's see what final messages we have for you regarding this situation. Yeah, so this is understanding, looking at both sides. So you're going to have to really get into this energy of understanding people, because I was tapping into a very Gemini energy that, you know, you don't really have the emotional bandwidth to really understand where people come from at all times. And there's nothing wrong with that. I really feel like it's a Gemini attribute, but during this time, you're going to have to really try to empathize with other people, even if you don't want to. It's important for you to look at both sides. At the bottom of the deck, we have grief, accepting loss. Yeah, so you could have lost a lot of friendships, relationships, and it's just part of the process. And I feel like it's difficult. You know, I'm just saying this like very quickly, but I feel that it's not easy when you lose friends and when people leave your life, and loss, it's never easy. So do honor yourself that if you're having a hard time, it's okay, because with this grief card, I do feel a lot of darkness, a lot of sadness, a lot of despair and depression even. But I feel here that you're accepting those losses, and you're kind of learning that it's just part of life, as shitty as it may be sometimes. And you're holding your head up high, and you always have. I feel like you're the type of person that no one will ever see you have your head, you know, down. Like no one will ever see you with your head down. So you have a lot of courage and strength. And even then, though, it's okay to cry and be a hot mess. There's nothing wrong with that. So I want you to know that too. And then we have miracle, making a difference. Yeah, I feel that as you're changing, it's almost a miracle, because maybe you thought that you would never change, or you were too stubborn to open up more and be more receptive. But again, you're becoming more open and receptive to the energies, and it's working out very nicely for you. All right, let's take this one. Okay, so this says, listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. See, that's what I'm saying with that Father Sky. It's like you're looking for some type of guidance. Doesn't even have to be like a literal father figure or a masculine or a male. I feel like it's someone who's well versed in the experiences that you're going through. Maybe someone that's already gone through this. So I think that's what's really going to help you at this time, is to really connect with people who have already gone through a dark night of the soul, for example, and just ask them, how did they go about it? Like, what happened? How was it for them? So just be open to listening to advice. You're going to need it to cross this ocean of life. Okay, the other card that fell out was, do not be frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. Yeah, I do feel like there was a lot of resistance within you. I get like a very stubborn energy, almost like Taurus energy. So you could have Taurus in your chart. But it's almost like you didn't want to change your beliefs, your ideals, because it meant changing your entire identity, and you're really scared about that. But now you're starting to understand that it's becoming harder to stay stagnant, to become the old you, you know? So it could be hard for you during this time to let go of all of that, but just know that don't be frustrated. You can feel peace through these transitions. It's okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So I feel like there is something that you want. I feel like you've been longing for someone, longing for a companion, or, you know, another soulmate, even if it's a best friend. But I feel that that person is coming towards you. Okay, and if it's not another person, it's definitely something within yourself that you're longing to fill. And I feel that you are working on that. All right, Gemini, so that is what I have for you during this time frame. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight. If it did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your love reading. Bye.